Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody. It's just me and Blake.
Oh, camera's crooked.
It's because you are.
So how's Ron?
I'm good. Good.
Good.
One viewer.
It's you. Well,
It's been a long 2 weeks, you know. It's kind of nice to. Oh, how very.
yeah, turn your damn sound down.
Been
It
2
was
weeks, yeah.
Nice to get a little break.
That was nice. My research gets a little overwhelming once in a while, you know.
Yeah. But
We don't have a whole lot to talk about. I mean, we're gonna recap the Super Bowl,
talk about commercials.
commercials a little bit. Wasn't real impressed with that part, but you know, we can do that. We can talk about something. I mean, always got Taylor Swift, I guess.
Yeah, because you're a big Swiftie.
It's still crooked.
Oh my god. Stay.
Lord.
I think
I can't do it.
how's that?
Swift.
Usually you gotta get pretty drunk here to get these on, but put these on for Amy. Since
I have a big pick.
Amy's, what is she doing? She didn't say
She just said that she's gonna be gone till Monday. That's all I know.
I'm guessing it's for work.
Yeah, I'm guessing. So, we were supposed to be on last night, but you were under the weather.
I was sick. Like,
You got that stomach flu that's going around.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really get over it until after lunch today. But yeah, it was not fun. Got on my way to work and I'm like, no, this is not gonna work. But we'd like to shout out Beardsconsin for sponsoring the podcast. Go to beardsconsin.com. They got hats, hoodies, t-shirts, can covers, beard oil, beard balm. I got a can cover. It's in my basement bar.
Okay.
I'm
glad you shaved off the handlebars you had.
Handlebars.
The crap you had hanging off your.
You're just jealous because you can't pull on a beard.
Oh, I can. I don't want to.
But yet you don't want to prove it.
But thank you, Beardsconsin.
Go to beardsconsin.com. Buy anything. Use the code WISCO10 for 10% off your entire purchase.
I'm not going to say it, but.
No, you're not. So they're not going to send you a t-shirt. They haven't yet.
They're not watching anyway.
We've been doing this for.
Somebody else is watching besides me.
This is like it's Amelia.
Amelia is with us tonight. She refuses to be on camera the way me.
Yeah, we've been doing this for this is the 19th episode, I
19th
believe.
episode? I was going to do a trivia on that, but that would have been my only trivia.
Do that for the 25th.
25th?
Yeah, use the code WISCO10 for 10% off your entire purchase at beardsconsin.com. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about.
No, I mean.
Until like the fourth quarter, like that game was pretty damn boring.
Someone should message Amy to tell her to get online so we can at least harass her.
Yeah. Text Amy. But even the commercials were not very good.
No, I thought the Duncan,
With Ben Affleck,
yeah,
Matt Damon.
I thought that was kind of funny.
Really?
I did, yeah. You know,
I was excited. The Twisters movie had a.
oh, I see that. That's like a remake, right?
It's a sequel to Twister.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the kids or something of the original two. I like that movie.
Yeah, I did too.
And Deadpool 3.
Never seen that.
You should watch it. It's pretty funny.
4.
2 of them are here.
Graham! Hey Graham, how you doing, buddy?
Who's that?
He's my nephew.
Oh.
Glad to see you on here, Ed. Ask anything, Graham. We're gonna talk about Super Bowl stuff a little bit. So Amy's watching now. About time, Amy.
We're almost done, Amy. Where have you been?
We're assholes. What did we do, Amy? Tell us.
What did you tell her? But anyways, yeah, that game was pretty boring.
It was a defensive struggle. I mean, I'm
No, it was more defensive than offensive. Offense was struggling on both teams.
defensive struggle, as in the defense. Both defenses were playing well. That's
not
my
what
struggle.
that means.
Yes, it does.
No, defensive struggle means the defense was struggling.
Oh, that's your opinion.
It's facts, but yeah.
Blake is a little salty.
Well, Ron said that.
What would be any different, Amy?
Well, I mean, it is. We're getting as much third person talking as if she was here.
Yeah,
So
we had to get you involved somehow, Amy.
we can't
Don't tell
all.
us. You don't tell us until last night that you were going to be gone. So I mean, and it's kind of Blake's fault that we're doing it tonight. But the way it sounded, you weren't going to be able to do it last night yet either. So
Yeah, you had to pack. Not all of us can go on vacation.
hey, Beth.
Yeah, I mean, even Mahomes wasn't playing that good.
And and one of the other good things about Amy being gone, we get to sit behind the bar tonight.
Yeah. We don't need a bartender tonight.
So there you go, Amy.
I'm sure she'll piss and moan about that. Hi, Beth.
So let's just get right into rapid fire, and you're the only rapid fire person here. So it was a kicker's game. Kicks for field goals from both teams. Big kicks for both teams.
Jake Moody made Super Bowl history.
They both did. He broke it first, and then Butker broke it again.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes.
No, but a rookie breaking the longest field goal in Super Bowl history record is pretty good. Yeah, it was a bad game, Beth.
It was kind of a bad game. The second half was a lot better though.
I was about to turn on. I told her, I'm like, I'm gonna turn this game off if it's like this after halftime. I can't. This is supposed to be the Super Bowl. It felt like a normal game.
Well, right. I mean, when your kickers are deciding, they're putting points on the board, and that's it. I mean,
It was like the Patriots Rams Super Bowl.
Some feel the 49ers should have ran the ball more.
Yeah, you got Christian McCaffrey.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why?
They were trying. people are saying they were trying to,
Open up
the coach was trying to prove that they can run, or they can pass the ball too and win.
which he has also had 3 double-digit leads in 3 Super Bowls as a coach.
Yeah.
And has lost all 3 of them. First one was the 28-3 against the Patriots when he was the offensive coordinator in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then against the Chiefs, and then now against the Chiefs. So
Yeah, this is gonna go fast.
I thought for sure, like, going in like halfway through the third quarter, I'm like, yeah, Kansas City's gonna win this game. It's
You had that feeling, yeah.
yeah.
You know, but I thought they would have pulled it out in regular time. That brings up overtime. Second time ever overtime in Super Bowl.
First time was Atlanta and New England.
Yeah.
And New England won on the first drive, I believe. They scored James White scored a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, that's before they changed the.
Changed it to the Josh Allen rule.
Yeah.
Which, fun fact, James White played at Wisconsin.
Which leads me into my fourth point. Should 49ers deferred the overtime coin toss?
No. Well,
But that's the other thing. They're saying that if you defer and the other team goes down and scores, you're in 4-down territory no matter what.
I mean, why wouldn't you try and, get a touchdown right away? Then you put the pressure on Mahomes.
Yeah.
So, and they actually came out and said that they did not talk about the overtime rules at all in those 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Not a time. And all the Chiefs talked about it every day. The players had no idea what the overtime rules were.
I didn't know either, so I mean, but
No to what, Amy?
of course we miss you, Amy. We're just giving you crap.
We miss her?
Well, yeah. I mean, oh, Amy, we're having frozen pizza tomorrow night.
She can't be there though.
Pizza party. Frozen pizza night tomorrow night here at the Guitar Lounge. If anybody listening wants to come on over, we just bring frozen pizzas and whatever you're drinking, and we sit around and play games and
Drink beer.
drink beer and annoy the shit out of each other.
You do that very well.
We try. Let's see. I can't remember where I'm at. Oh, number 5. The winning touchdown.
I was asleep.
Oh my God. I watched it, and this is my point here. The winning touchdown. How was he so wide open, and what happened to coverage?
So you want to know something really interesting about that play?
Sure.
Green Bay pulled that same play against them, and guess who was wide open? The receiver. So Kansas City took a little play out of Green Bay's playbook.
It's not always about.
I mean, I'm just saying that side by side is the exact same play.
How you doing, Brock? Hey, Brock. I already said thank you, Brock, for cleaning my driveway out this morning. But Brock Zemke is a god. I come home tonight thinking, okay, I'm gonna have to do the driveway, stuff like that. I get home and the driveway is clean. You are a saint, Brock. I love you.
You do a lot better of the job than Ron.
Anytime I haven't started a snowblower all winter, and I'm planning on keeping it that way. It's been damn
This
nice.
is weird because you like to blow things.
Oh my God.
Hey, I cleaned your mailbox out.
Today?
What? Like took your mail out?
Amy. I can't believe you did that. Thank you, Amy.
Why do you,
Um,
why?
my last point, Taylor Swift.
Why?
Why? Because she was on TV, she was drinking. They were doing drinking games. She kissed her boyfriend.
I saw on Facebook before I came over here, her mom's been complaining that she's dating Travis Kelce because she never goes to parties. I'm like, okay, I'm sure she's never been to an after party before and drank alcohol. Like, get over yourself.
Hey, Sam.
Grown.
Yeah, no, I'm not a Swiftie.
Yes, it is, Sam. I've been seeing it all year. He's a Swiftie.
Okay, which I'm gonna slow down here for a second.
You are
And
Chris.
then I'm gonna talk a little bit more Kansas City too, but yesterday what happened in Kansas City at the celebration is absolutely horrible. I don't understand why people have to bring violence into a group that is celebrating, like, you know, and enjoying life and celebrating their team winning the Super Bowl, and then to lose a life and then to wound or hurt other people and kids.
Mm-hmm.
Half the victims, or not victims, the people that were hurt were kids. And
Yeah, like 15 of the 22 were kids.
I just don't understand why violence has to take part at all, and how certain individuals can't figure out life in general, to not be stupid enough to do stuff like that. It's very sad, and a life was taken yesterday. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that, just to bring a little bit of levity to our madness here, but
There was also a shooting at a church in Texas last weekend.
yeah. So thanks everybody for listening to my little rant on that. It's very sad.
It's not even a rant.
No, not really a rant, it's I don't know, I didn't know how to label that, but then on the other hand, the celebration that the team put on, Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes looked like complete morons in their
Yeah.
celebration.
So did Travis Kelce pushing Andy Reid on the field.
I don't understand how they get away with doing crap like that.
They're supposed to be role models for kids.
Exactly. It's I can't even talk about it anymore. So let's close that out. You should talk about the Midway.
What day is that they're doing that's I think it's Sunday. They're having Sarge play.
I did see that, Sergeant, yep, from
Like
3 to 7. Yep.
Other than that, I haven't seen a whole lot of events that Chase has posted. But it's not an excuse to not. I'm wording this wrong.
I don't know where you're going, so.
But you should still stop into the Midway, which pretty much every time I stop in there, it's packed. unless it's at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
There's usually, I mean, even on a Tuesday night, it's pretty full. So,
They had their monthly cash draw last night.
mhm.
I know what was hopping down there, plus the raffle for the VFW raffle also was going on last night also, so. And we're working, I had Jim committed for last night, but he couldn't commit for tonight from Raising the Bar. But we're trying to work to get Chase and Jim on at the same time. So Blake is gonna work on Chase. And I think I can get Jim anytime.
Yeah.
So. So we're gonna work on that here in the next few weeks.
Which you should talk about Raising the Bar. You know what we're talking.
Racing the Bar, they had their music festival thing, whatever you call it last, the battle of the, it wasn't really a
No.
battle of bands, it was just a,
It was like a
Band
music
oil.
festival
yeah.
on Sunday.
That was going on, they're promoting a thaw out your balls golf thing coming up in
Well,
May.
it's their own charity tournament.
Which I think Blake is gonna talk to him about us having something to do with that too,
Mhm.
where we can do a little sponsorship in that too, so.
Yeah, if Jim or Bobby are watching, or even if Tim's watching,
Tim,
we'd like to try and help out with anything that we can with that.
How you doing, Wyatt?
May 18th at the
Okay.
Clear Lake Golf Club, which I plan on golfing in it. I think you should try.
I am horrible.
I don't care. If we're gonna sponsor, you should be there golfing.
I can drive a cart.
Okay. You'd be my DD. Not really, no.
But once again, it's Thursday night, so it's Wingo Bar Bingo night there, and they have pool day going on too now on Thursday nights there. So, I really appreciate the, what Jim and Chase have both been working hard, they've been working together.
They kind of think of themselves as partners.
They
more
do,
than
and it's-
competition, which is awesome.
Yeah, it should never be a competition with the bars in town. You work together, promote each other, have fun. I mean, they're how many steps apart? And Jim had posted that one day, and how many steps or how many beer cans it takes to get to the Midway and back and forth. And
You can be cold for a little bit, just hop in between the bars. It's always fun to start at one, then go to the other, and then
back
maybe
and forth.
end,
Yeah. back and forth.
You don't have to sit at one bar all night. We normally go from bar to bar if we're going. So either start at the Midway or start at Racing the Bar. You can flip flop. So that's always fun.
You know, there's something stinking in my garbage back here. My nose is burning. Might have to look at it and find out what the hell's going on in there before tomorrow night.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say anything because I thought it was just your feet, but
Your dry humor is horrible.
humor.
What do you guys want us to talk about? Amy, you got anything we should talk about? If you're still watching, or are you busy?
It's your ass.
Oh, Brock, I'm gonna bring you in here one night and make you sit behind the bar here with us.
I think Brock's too scared. He's a chicken.
So we made it through rapid fire, and I got a couple other things to talk about here, but it's gonna be a short show tonight. So
Was that really even rapid fire?
that was rapid fire. That's all I could come up with.
No, I'm saying, was it really even rapid fire? It wasn't rapid.
That's what they would call it, though. You didn't do a very good job of firing.
I'll fire you.
Go ahead. I'm not getting paid anyway,
Neither am I.
bitch. So yeah,
Big little bitch.
we haven't talked about Dan yet either. You can do
I was
that.
gonna talk about him later.
Well, should we talk about?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna open this up to anybody who wants to participate in this, viewers and whatnot. So you viewers watching, pay attention. Since football season's done, I mean, we got hockey, we got basketball. But in about a month or so, a little over a month, baseball season's gonna start in. And I have decided to do a little baseball fantasy league of my own. My rules. We're gonna have a little competition maybe. Maybe the loser will have to do something or whatnot. So I'm gonna call it Ron's Fantasy League.
Yeah. Which fantasy league though? Because I know that you.
Baseball fantasy
Okay.
league. Yeah.
You should say Ron's baseball fantasy league. We don't need to know your other fantasies.
Amy, we're not talking about
We
soccer.
don't know anything about soccer.
Kick the ball.
Kick the ball around for like 3 hours and not score a goal.
Whoops! I missed it.
Is there any way to block the comments? Can we mute her?
So, this baseball thing that I'm gonna put together, it's who's in everybody. If anybody wants to be in this league, we're gonna come on over. We're gonna draft players.
Have a draft party.
We're gonna have a draft party. I'm gonna put together a point counting system, like RBIs. It's like I'm thinking 10 RBIs is worth a point. Pitchers, innings, like 10 innings is a point. Strikeouts, for every 5 strikeouts would be a point or something like that. We're gonna put it together. Maybe do something stolen bases. I'll figure it out. It's all on me.
Are you sure you can handle that? Because your trivia and opinions and stuff is heavy on your
It's a
shoulders.
lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Takes away from your diddling time.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
You're a lot.
You love me and you know it. What else you got to talk about? I mean, so someone has to figure out what the loser has to do. So we might leave that up to
I've seen some pretty interesting videos.
Amelia. Said she wants to part of it.
Do you know anything about baseball?
She wants to make up the what the loser's gonna do.
Why? Because you think I'm gonna lose? She thinks I'm gonna lose.
And the best part about it is I am the founding and only member of the rules committee.
Weird. How did I know that?
Weird. Anyway, we're gonna have fun. Jim was gonna be involved, and you're gonna try to get Chase going on. We're gonna. I mean, Amy, whether or not she wants to, anyway,
She's gonna do
is
it.
gonna do it. Anybody can do it. Brock, you can do it. Sam, you can do it.
Maybe we can ask to promote it at the bars too.
That'd be a lot.
Well, since you're doing your fantasy league, then you can't say no to my football league, buddy.
We'll see.
No, you're doing it.
No, Sam, Blake was under the weather last night, so we changed it to tonight. As far as I know, it's gonna be every Wednesday, unless you wanna do Thursday night, which I'm okay with Thursday nights,
I'm okay with Thursday nights.
because I don't have to work tomorrow.
I don't either, but also should show up to a fire meeting every once in a while. I don't know, we'll think about
That's
it,
a problem.
we'll think about it.
We can have an off night and you go to the fire meeting.
Yeah.
So,
Yep, every week at 7.
every week at 7, Sam. You and Brock can come over here if you want.
You can come now if you want.
Come on over, we're drinking. We don't have to work tomorrow, so.
Except for Amelia.
Absolutely.
Here's,
The front door is open, the driveway lights are on.
it's icy out there though. Brock didn't salt it. I'm kidding.
So, that's all I have. There is no trivia this week.
Bush.
So, you have to have something this week.
Oh, I didn't see anything else, but geez, I'm gassy.
No.
I did see that Dallas was trying to hire Mike Simmers.
They did hire him.
They did? I didn't see any confirmation on that.
There was already a former Viking player that left because of him.
Oh, really?
So, apparently he was an asshole. Let's talk about free agency coming up then. I mean, the Packers are pretty well set. I mean, there's not much going on with them, is there?
No, they, Goody said that they should have 11 draft picks. So they have 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, I think 2 in the fourth and fifth too.
Yeah.
He said he's not afraid to trade them for veterans. So, or move up in the draft, which wouldn't be a bad idea either. But Green Bay needs another corner and they need another safety. But I have seen, you probably never heard G Said TV, but
No, it's something I wouldn't watch.
they were talking about a safety from Buffalo that's going to be a free agent that worked with the defensive coordinator, or actually played for him at Ohio State. So that might lure him. He's not that bad of a safety. I can't remember his name for some odd reason, but he's a guy they can probably get pretty cheap. But other than that, I haven't really heard anything.
The Packers are in way better shape than the Vikings are, I know that. There's a lot of rumblings going on in the Vikings.
Well, I saw that Justin Jefferson isn't going to negotiate his contract until they figure out who's going to play quarterback.
I wouldn't either.
No. Honestly,
They were talking about, there's the speculation that they may trade him even.
they could get some pretty good draft picks out of him.
They would make buku
Oh,
on him,
yeah.
but, I mean,
Why would you trade him away?
I would,
It's like getting rid of Randy Moss
yeah.
when they didn't re-sign him.
Yeah.
That was stupid on their part, but they didn't really have a quarterback then. Who was it? Was it Brad Johnson at that time? I can't remember.
No, Dante Culpepper.
Was it?
Dante Culpepper was
Before he went
last.
to the Eagles?
Yeah.
When he was kind of on the downhill slide.
No, he blew out of the meat. After that, wasn't as good.
Oh, Brock has to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tom will be okay with it. I haven't seen a lot of videos of like people saying who Minnesota should cut, re-sign, or trade. And they're saying like trade Harrison Smith. I'm like, why would he's the best player on your defense?
There was talk that he didn't know if he was going to play again.
Yeah, he's been saying that for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
Everybody's like that now.
I personally, I think they could let him go.
I don't.
He's at the end.
He didn't do a whole lot this
He
year.
was still good, but you know.
He only had. I mean, you can count on one hand how many. I think he only had like 2 interceptions,
Yeah, I mean,
if that.
so I
I also saw, the Packers should either trade or cut Campbell. They just signed him to a contract last year. It was just a down year. Why would you get rid of one of your best players? I mean, it's like saying trade Christian Watson. Why would you trade him? You don't know if he's just going to bounce back from this hamstring injury. Because
he's injury prone though. He hasn't.
that's
really
the thing
played the
though
whole
is
season.
until he played. He hurt his hamstring late last year, and then he hurt his hamstring this year. But like Clay Matthews went through the same thing. The thing is though is that they sent Eric Stokes and Christian Watson to a specialist at the University of Wisconsin to see if they can figure out a way to get over this. If there's a certain way you can either stretch or train but I mean, once you get a hamstring injury, especially if you're a wide receiver,
It's gonna nag you for the rest of your life.
I mean, even Clay Matthews, it hurt him. He was out for most of one season, and then he was kind of irrelevant after that because he couldn't stay on the field. But I can't remember what game that was. Was it Dallas? He tried to cut up field and he fell down holding his leg. I'm like, oh dear God. Tore his ACL. Did something. And it was just a hamstring. I'm like, oh my God. Like, he can't stay healthy now. It's frustrating. I mean, he's probably my favorite player right now in Green Bay.
Yeah.
But she bought me a Christian Watson jersey for my birthday last year.
Such a waste of money.
But who's your favorite Viking, Ron?
Oh.
Is it Madison? Kind of like my buddy with Tony Pollard.
Favorite Viking? I don't know that I have a favorite Viking. Maybe
Not even Jefferson.
I'm looking lineman stuff. I mean, Harrison Phillips, I like that dude. He's just a
He's a brick shit.
oh God, he's an animal inside. I think Garrett Bradbury too.
Mhm.
I mean, he made some strides again to make himself better, and I still think he needs to bulk up a little bit more. But he's I like the guys that do the grunt work.
Well, Davenport.
Oh, let me see. I'm gonna get paid for playing a half a game this year.
I was gonna say, he was your favorite
Good
player for the first
Lord.
game.
I mean, back in the day, it was Jim Kleinsasser was my favorite player. I mean, I love the guys that do the work.
I actually have a Jim Kleinsasser bobblehead
Yeah.
that I got from the state fair one year. I don't display it, but I don't even know
You
where
should though. I mean, he
I
was
don't-
awesome.
I don't even know where it is. To be
North
honest.
Dakota boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with the fullback for Dallas. North Dakota State.
Yeah, he's actually from Wisconsin
Is he?
Yep.
Oh, actually, I want to shout out Leo Chenal.
Oh man, he played a game.
He was the highest graded player
I've
in
seen
the
that.
Super Bowl.
He played a game that he was good.
Even last year, I mean, he got drafted, I think it was the 3rd round, and then, kind of rotated in the first half of the season, and then ended up starting
Yeah.
in his rookie year. Goes on to win the Super Bowl in his rookie year. Then goes back to the Super Bowl in his second year, and is the best player of the whole game.
You see his freaking arms?
Yeah.
I mean, like, oh my
And he
freaking
grew
God.
up 45 minutes away from here.
Yeah.
He grew up in a town of 700 people.
What's his younger brother doing?
I believe he's a senior at Wisconsin.
I thought he was done playing there.
No, I think,
Wasn't he playing fullback or something like that?
no, he was playing linebacker. I believe,
There's Dan. How you doing, Dan?
God, I can't remember. I remember watching him, and he's younger than Leo.
Yeah, I watched him play basketball, high school basketball against Clear Lake one day. And he's just a massive dude too.
They're both just freak athletes. But
Well, the
Leo,
whole family is, I think.
yeah. But I mean, coming from a small town in Wisconsin and going on to win back-to-back Super Bowls in your first 2 years and being the best player in the whole game, highest graded player in the biggest stage.
And you didn't see him making a fool of himself.
No.
either At the celebration. I mean, that's a good wholesome family.
I think he comes back to Wisconsin in the offseason.
Yeah, I don't know that for sure.
He was last year. He came back and did some camps and stuff like that.
Amy, you can't be,
We're pretty good. It's kind of quiet here, Dan.
it's kind of nice, but we do miss you, Amy, but it's still good,
Yeah, I think Leo could have went first round, to be honest. But he went to Wisconsin, so. He walked on at Wisconsin. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he walked on and got redshirted.
I don't know, but Leo, he played the game. That was a good. He blocked that kick.
I fell asleep. The podcast is so soothing. This is for you, Amy.
Amy, I think. Are you drinking, Amy? It's been a while, it'll creep up on you real fast if you drinking tonight.
Against the Watt boys. Are you sure, Dan? He didn't play with the Watts. Derek and TJ and JJ were all gone before Leo played. Which I would really like to see JJ play for Green Bay. I think that would have been really cool.
Amy snapping now?
Why are you snap? We can't look at it.
She's drinking old fashions.
Oh dear God.
Dear Lord.
We're sorry.
I'm glad she's there and not here because she'll be a puddle.
We feel bad for you, Beth. We're sorry. But we don't have to deal with her for a night. Cheers.
Oh my gosh.
But her brother-in-law made Beth's brother-in-law made oh dear.
Blake. Sorry, Beth. We love you. Amy,
Yeah, we love you, Beth.
Amy's kind of a nice break for me. Oh, what else should we talk about?
Right back at you, Amy.
Wow, I didn't know you could do that on there.
Yeah, you can. There's a middle finger emoji.
Sons of bitch.
But I don't know. I don't really have anything else to talk about. I mean, baseball starts. Pitchers and catchers reported, I believe.
You want to talk about what Dan's doing for us?
Yeah. So Dan is kind enough to be making us can koozies that we're going to be selling at Raising the Bar and the Midway soon. He's also making me some Wisconsinite podcast hats that I will be posting for sale once I get them.
We will be selling merch,
Yeah,
so.
he was, t-shirts are in the future too, maybe, from what he was talking.
The Guitar Lounge t-shirts.
Can have both of them on there.
No,
We can have some Ron's Guitar Lounge hats made, Ron.
I need recognition, you know that.
Yeah, I know, you're like a puppy. You want a treat? You want a treat, Ron?
No.
You want a treat? Sit. Good Ron. Good Ron.
You're an asshole.
I know. But yeah.
Dan does great work.
Dan's awesome. And Brenda for having to deal with him.
Dan, we'll have Dan on again sometime too.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan, you're in on this baseball fantasy league we're doing, so whether you like it or not, you're gonna be here for the draft party.
We need to get my dad in on it too.
Okay?
You need to convince him. You need to text him.
Tell him.
I will, but he'll go, oh, I don't know. So you have to tell him.
Jeff, you're in the league, you'll be here for draft night.
I don't even know if he's watching.
Tell him to watch the replay.
But the hats, they won't be, if you're not a Packer fan, they won't be green and gold. They'll just be neutral colors.
Purple and white, Dan says. Guitar Lounge, purple and white hats.
You can have one.
No, we're making more than one.
We gotta get Tom.
We could do purple and gold.
He said he can only get purple and white.
I'll get a marker.
We should get Tom on here too.
Tom.
Lewandowski.
Oh yeah.
He'd be
a hoot. This would be like a 4-hour show.
Yeah. This would be story hour or story hours.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, he's gonna check other suppliers for purple and gold.
Okay. We can get more of these made too. In Ron's Guitar Lounge. But yeah, should be getting the hats soon from what Dan's told me. So as soon as I get the hats, I'll post them, and if you want to buy them.
Yeah. And the koozies will be at Raising the Bar and
The Midway.
the Midway.
Chase and Jim have both said that we can sell them there. We'll probably just privately sell the hats. We don't need to overcrowd their bar with our stuff, but
They'll be here Saturday.
Hmm.
He says they'll be here Saturday.
cool.
You're the best, Dan. Cheers.
Ron just needed a reason to drink.
It's my Friday, so.
My Friday too. Yeah, there's really nothing else to talk about. No purple and gold.
Well, I'll just get a marker and we'll color in gold.
Well, you wanna wrap this up or do you wanna keep talking?
Well, they're probably getting bored. Amy's bored.
Yeah, she's falling asleep.
So she woke up again. I see 2 hearts. Well, I don't know what that means, but she must love us.
But
Amy, do you love us?
I doubt it.
Yeah, me too. She's drunk.
Yep. She probably took 2 sips of that
She
old
won't
fashioned.
drink with us anymore, but she'll drink with her family, which I thought we were family.
Purple and white and purple.
Might be the old fashioned.
You're lying, Amy.
No, she says she does love us.
But
I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, I think it's time to wrap it up because Amy's getting real sentimental.
better there than here.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching this kind of bland episode.
I do have wisdom and opinions.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What? That's gross. We're gonna wrap this up with my wisdom, of course, and my opinion.
You have way too many opinions.
Everybody loves them.
So they say.
So, my wisdom. As you get older, 3 things happen. The first is your memory goes, and I can't remember the other 2. But don't eat yellow snow. Yes, Dad, I remember that. Oh, wait, that's good advice.
That's good wisdom.
And my opinion, which is kind of an opinion, but asshole. It's a new word.
He's feeling it.
A person who constantly asks for your advice, yet always does the opposite of what you told them.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. I look at you because you're there. Well, she's that. I don't.
Is this towards me or what?
No, I was just. We're part of the show and we're talking. I guess it wasn't meant for you. It was just. Sorry.
But
Frozen Pizza Night tomorrow night here at Ron's Guitar Lounge.
maybe we could do a little video.
We could do a live video of the frozen pizza night. Friends, family, neighbors, bring your kids. I don't care. We'll play some pool. We can play darts, bar Jenga, and frozen pizza. Well, we're gonna cook it, of course, but bring your favorite frozen pizza and whatever you're gonna drink, and we'll have a good time. You gotta kick out the winter blues and get everybody out of the house tonight. So
When are we doing the cribbage tournament?
I'm looking at March for that. So let's kind of find a date in March that works for everybody.
So tomorrow's BYLP and BYOB.
So yeah, let's have some fun, eat some pizza, visit, get together with some old friends. And
Drink some beer.
anybody who's watching is more than welcome to come over.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in for another episode
You don't want to talk
of
about
Ron's Guitar Lounge. He talked about it when he was here, I believe.
that? But people don't know what we're. Yeah, not March 2nd. Okay, Amy, not March 2nd.
Dan thinks it's funny because me and Amelia have the same last name, but yet we're not related and we're getting married.
So you're taking her last name.
Apparently. Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of Ron's Guitar Lounge. Tune in next week and possibly tomorrow night for a short little tidbit. So it's always go pack go.
Skull. Get over there and shut that off, man.
Don't tell me what to do, bitch.
Bitch.